Okay, so this is probably the first 6 hour video. Really, it, it's not gonna last that long. It's taken me 6 hours to get this video going because of equipment difficulties. Anyway, here we go. 7 February 2022, we're going to talk about time management. Stick with us through this brief, probably less than 10 minutes. After spending 6 hours doing these videos and having to redo it, anyhow, I won't get into that. Time management. My time was not managed well today, which fits very well with our topic. So, really, one thing that I got from Julie Morgenstern, she said, it is not time that we need to organize, it's the tasks that we have to fit in to the time that we've got, which makes perfect sense. Time is like a closet. In fact, it's like a cluttered closet. Think about your closet. How much junk do you have stuffed in there? And some of you have closets you're afraid to open the door because everything's going to come tumbling out on you. I had one of those closets one time. So anyway, they're crammed, jam-packed full with stuff. So time is the same way. You can jam-pack your time with stuff and not get anything accomplished. So today, instead of coffee with the Rev, it's going to be strawberries and coconut milk with the Rev because I got a little frustrated. 6 hours trying to do this video. So my wife fixed me a little repast of fresh strawberries and coconut milk. I'm sorry if y'all don't have any. But I needed something to get me going. So think about this. What's working with your time? We all have some area that seems to work pretty consistently. And so think about that just for a few seconds. What works? What do you feel good about? Okay, now, what's not working? I know what's not working with me today. 6 hours on this video. So anyway, write down stuff that's out of whack or cumbersome or really frustrating to you. Just write it down. Get it out of your system. What things are essential to you? What do you really want to get done? And we all have that kind of stuff. It could be, well, household chores. There's some chores I just want to have time to take the 10 minutes it takes to do them and get them out of the way. More time with your spouse, more time with your children. What's most important to you? More time to do leisure reading, more time to do reading associated with your work because you enjoy your work. Write down these items that are most important to you. And why do you want to get organized? If it's like me, free up time for my family. Feel a sense of accomplishment. Reduce stress. Feel like you've accomplished more. What's causing you to not do that? That is the question. Sometimes we find that the things that are supposedly causing us not to be able to do it are things that we have interjected or interspersed in our life, and we really didn't need to. So we're going to talk about some strategy, and I'm going to try to get this done under the 10 minutes I promised. Plan your hustle, plan your day, set up activity zones, list necessary core activities. And I'm going to give you an example out of the book, Organizing from the Inside Out. This is an actual schedule from a working mom. This is what she did. Self-time, exercise, medical care, taking baths, haircuts, manicures, family time, dinners, helping kids with homework, vacations, household chores, work time, paperwork, meetings, seminars, strategic planning, relationship time, dates with your spouse, quiet time each evening, weekends away on occasion, financial, paying bills, studying investments, doing tax returns, community time, volunteering, attending church or religious services, education time, reading, taking classes, studying a foreign language, learning to play an instrument. So when organizing your time, think of the hours you are awake like storage containers. This really hit me. Your hours and your minutes are storage containers for what you do each day. How have you organized your storage containers? Take out a piece of paper, write down when you wake up normally, when you go to bed normally, lunch, dinner, meal times, and then everything in between those times. That's what's available for you to fill that extra time with. But somebody's laughing. Anyway, that extra time you've got, such as work. So, if you're like me, you have to really think about the important stuff in your life and make everything else fit accordingly. You need sleep. You need rest. You need family time. However, many times you find, and probably most of your life, you're going to have to organize or interject your family time into certain slots instead of being free-willing. If you're a multimillionaire and you don't have to work, you can fit family time anywhere you want to. But when you have a job and you're working from like 7 in the morning to 6 at night, family time is pretty limited. And, you need transition time I always did, from the time I go from work to home. When I got home, I needed about a half an hour to transition to, I'm a dad, I'm a husband. My mind needs to start thinking a different way. And same way in the mornings, I get to work, like I've told y'all before, being at work on time or to any appointment is being there 15 minutes before the appointment or before your work starts. I used to get to work a half hour early because that's what it took me to transition into a work mindset. Okay, I've used up most of my time. Make your life count. Where are you having challenges? Write them down. What's causing the chaos? Write it down. Use the tips I've talked about. Here's one. Layering activities. I forgot this one. Okay, it doesn't mean you got to have 6 hands. What it means is, let's say you have a half-hour commute to and from work. You could put in an audio and learn a new language. Chinese, French, German, Russian, Japanese, whatever you want to do, because that time is just spent driving. And some people say, oh, I like to listen to my music in the morning. Well, you're talking to somebody that loves music. And so this was a little challenge for me to put in tapes to enhance my business skills and things like that instead of listening to my music that I was used to listening to. So, if you fall off a wagon a few times, it's okay. I did. However, I found just doing that time, and I had an hour drive to and from work, I found that time enhanced my business skills and my capability to be more useful to my company, which eventually led to me starting my own company. So it's valuable time, and you can't beat it. Also, say you want to keep in touch with family and friends, and you're thinking, I just don't have time. Well, think about this. When you're doing the dishes at night or some other chore where you're going to be basically in one spot, or if you have one of those little earpieces like I used to have, you can walk around the house and do chores and call your friends and your family, talk to them while you're working. I used to do it all the time. So, and my wife does it. She still does it. So that way you can get things accomplished. Remember, the definition of days are the pages in the book of your life. Go to my website, www.patreon.com/a-step-above, ASTEPABOVE. Become a gold member for only $9 a month. For $9 a month, you're getting my weekly newsletter. You get the video that's associated with the newsletter. You also get a free copy, physical copy, of every book I publish during the year, whether it's one book or 7 books. In fact, the Gold Patreon members in March, I have a new book coming out. It's My Plan Journal. It's a journal with success ideas and sayings and stuff in it. And they'll be getting a copy of that in March, because I think it comes out at the end of this month, so I won't say March. And that right there, it's about a $15, $16 book. They get that for free because they are a $9 a month gold member. So any books I publish, fiction, nonfiction, success books, journals, anything, as a gold member, you get a copy. Okay, make it a great week. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your family.